George Michael, father figure. All right, pretty basic chord progression on this. We do get some cool synth riffs in there, and we get some classical guitar soloing too. So basically what I'll do, I'll just play through each section for you right off the top, just go right through it, and afterwards I'll go back through and guide you through it a little more, give you the walkthrough. Before we get to all that, help me out, hit that subscription button, be great for the channel, thank you. All right, now let's get into this. Okay, so right off the bat, and this happens at the end too, we get this cool, like a Middle Eastern sounding synth riff that happens. Pretty fun to play, and we can arrange it pretty nice here. We're going to come up to 6 on the E, high E here, and we go from there, and we're going to basically scale down and come back up. Okay, so we hit the 6E, then we go 9B to 6B. Okay, from here, we do 8 on the G to 7. We hold that 7 a moment, and now we're going to get these notes a little closer together. Okay, we do 9 to 8 on the D. Okay, go 9D to 7G. Then we go 8G to 6B. Alright, so just try it slowly here. Alright, and after that you would just kind of do a couple chords here. You just hit the A flat, alright, and so we're just barring that 4, 6 on the A and D, 5 on the G, and then just bring it up 2 frets for the B flat at the 6th fret here. Alright, and that would lead us into our verse. Okay, so let's just do this whole thing up to speed now. Alright, and like I said, the progressions for this song are pretty straightforward. The verse progression is really close to the chorus progression. We just kind of alter the last measure slightly. Alright, so we're going to be hanging out here at this B flat, so just bar the 6, 8 on the A and D, 7 on the G there, and you just kind of want to strum like 1, 2, and then hold for the remainder of the measure. Just going right along with, like the bass and all that, so we're just doing like a something like that, alright? And that counts as a measure, and you want to do 2 measures worth of that B flat. After 2 measures, in the verse, we're going to shift down to the A flat. So just take where we were, bring it down 2 frets. So we're at the 4th fret now. Okay, same bar chord, major shape for the A flat. Strum it the same way, just 1, 2. All right, and with the verse now, the only thing that switches is this final measure. We're going to hit that A flat once, but then we just bring it back up to the B flat and hit that B flat once. Okay, so just a minor little detail there. Let me play it up the tempo so you can just hear it straightforward now. The pre-chorus section here adds a new chord in there, jumps around a little bit, but a lot of the same stuff we've already seen. So essentially we're just going to drop down now to a G flat. So just bar at the second here, 4 on the A and D, 3 on the G. And same type of strum and all that. We only do 1 measure's worth of this. Alright, and we're just going to walk it back up, come up to the A flat again at the 4th, 1 measure's worth. And then keep it going up to the B flat at the 6th fret here, 1 measure's worth. Right. And essentially we just repeat half of that again. We go to the G flat, A flat, and now we switch it again. Instead of going up to the B flat, now we just drop it all the way down to the 1st fret for the F chord. All right, so just bar that 1, 3 on the A and D, 2 on the G, and 1 measure there. All right, so let's do it up to speed now. Chorus comes along, and like I said, it's really similar to the verse, a lot simpler actually. We're just going to do the B flat for a couple measures, and come down to the A flat for a couple measures. And easy enough, just repeat that a couple times, that whole thing. Alright, now we can get into some of the soloing that happens. It's this classical acoustic guitar that comes in. And it just keeps it pretty basic, just scaling around here. Come on up to the 7 of the G, and you want to hit that twice, hit the 8, come back to the 7, and then hit the 8D. Okay. Next part, just hit 3 7s on the G, and then hit that 8D. Alright, from there, we just drop down, we do a 6D, hold it a moment, 5D, hold that a moment. Okay. Alright. From there, we do a scaling up here. We'll come up to the 10 on the low E, do a 8A, 8D. From there, keep it going. Hit the 8D, 7G, 6B, 6E. So just going through that B flat chord basically. Okay, come on up, hit the 8E, 10, back to 8. Right, and now we go to our 6D to 5, and then just finish on a 6 on the A. Alright, so let's just do it all up to speed now. Alright, and after the solo is done there, we get back into that pre-chorus section, and there's a little bit of a solo riff that happens there too. Alright, and for that, staying in that same section that we were in for the solo, it's going to be this where we hit the 7 on the G, then we do a hammer-on pull-off from the 7, 8, 7 to the G. Alright, from there we hit the 10 to 8 on the D, and then finish on the 8 of the A. Okay, just kind of a scaling down here. Alright, so up to tempo, be something like this. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.